our parliament. Overwhelmingly, a parliament of about 90 members of parliament sat through to ensure we were joining our hands to allow these important bills to get off the ground. And the amendments retrospective to the Papua LNG agreement that was signed, which the country and all stakeholders know our government did our best endeavors to see if we could win a little bit more from what was signed, and by the grace of Total, we were in also negotiation while these amendments were being mooted and being progressed, and we've also secured I think a few more additional winners on top of what was already locked in, including better deal for domestic market gas, clearer and better definition of local content. For instance, discussions on pipeline and shipping as a local content business for our local landowners and provincial government and national government entities. So there were some winners on the side when we took office, but today this passage of these bills will have some necessary to allow Total to move in with all laws envisaged under the gas agreement now given final clearance by Parliament. And at this juncture, let me also announce that there's a high delegation of Total executives who will be visiting our country within the next 2 weeks or so. If Singapore, transition in Singapore gives clearance, then that delegation will visit us. And we will now start to engage and put a clear roadmap on Papua LNG going forward. Papua LNG is an important project for us. The PNG LNG was able to grow our GDP and our economic base quite substantially from what was previously around 30 to 40 billion kina economy in 2008 to 80-90 billion kina economy in 2014, 15, 16 or up to today. Papua LNG is a $20 billion gas project, and this project has every opportunity to ensure our economy is given the huge stimulus it's needed during the construction phase, as well as during the eventual production of the 2 train that will be part of the Papua LNG. What is now taking shape, some of you would be interested in what is happening with Perenga. When that meeting with Total takes place, all parties on the table. Perenga is a field that has company stakeholders are a little bit different from Papua. Papua is led by Total and has a shareholding interest by ExxonMobil as well as oil sets in the joint venture arrangement, and of course with the national government and our landowners and provincial government. In Perenga, it's just oil sets and Exxon and national government, and these are the parties we'll be discussing in Perenga. What is now happening, we are allowing for Papua LNG to move ahead, and let me place on record my appreciation for Total, ExxonMobil and oil sets for firstly their patience, secondly for their understanding, and thirdly for us now to be in a place in which we could advance Papua LNG, whilst at the same time discussions around Perenga is running for us to find a pathway forward for Perenga resources. Minister Kua will very soon also be announcing a smaller but very important condensate project that has also some element of gas, and that's the Pasca field offshore in Gulf province. Pasca field will also be for us a benchmark pace setter in as far as how we want to secure deals for the country going into the future. And let me assure our citizens out there, I am a hard negotiator for our people. I'm negotiating hard in this startup program. I'm negotiating hard in all resource projects for our people. But that is not to say we are not respectful of our investors. There's a place for us to win, and there's a place for investors to win based on open book modeling and based on their return on investment that is industry best practice or global best practice. So whilst I negotiate hard for the country, I also am a fair man, and I understand when numbers are clear where investors will win and where the country must win as far as winning for our people is concerned. And I am happy that in Papua LNG, despite agreements signed already, we were able to press hard and secure additionals that we can secure, but at the same time maintaining Total, a global major in the oil and gas industry in country, maintaining ExxonMobil in country as far as Papua is concerned, and of course one of our own blue chip company, oil sets, amidst them, and the three-party with national government will run Papua. And so today is a good news for the country. The laws have finally been cleared, and Papua LNG is set to move, and very soon when the Total executives come in, we will jointly release a statement as to what takes place from this stage going forward as far as Papua LNG is concerned.